Good afternoon. Thank you for your patience. I believe that we have all arrived and managed to register. Just a reminder, please, for those who have not had the time to register, please use the break, the next coffee break, and register to get all the paperwork for the events to come. Good afternoon. Good morning for some, but I would say good afternoon to all. Welcome to Sarajevo and welcome to the 3rd POPRI International Competition. This is a unique opportunity for the young people of the 10 countries of the Adriatic-Ionian macro-region to show their innovation, their creativity, and their entrepreneurship, their energy, wish, inspiration, and ambition to make it in life. I believe that we will, for the next 2 days, give some very interesting and inspiring moments, discussions, and of course the competition to all of you. I hope you have all arrived safely, had a good time last night, managed to get rest, and are ready for the great, exciting competitions and discussions we'll have had. Welcome once again, but before we start with the competition that we are all eager to hear about, allow me please to invite one of the main organizers, the director of the Innovation Center from Banja Luka, Business Incubator, Drago Gvero, to welcome you.
Thank you, Jamila. It's really my pleasure to stand in front of all of you and to welcome you in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and on 3rd POPRI competition that we have and host in Bosnia and Herzegovina for this year. I will not speak too much, at least 45 minutes, and then I'm... Sorry, 45 seconds. I wish you 2 days of competition, of networking, of knowing new young people and listening about good ideas. Exchange ideas, exchange knowledge, and ask absolutely anything that you want to know. You reach these finals and competition for this year. The one part of the serious path is behind you. So just carry on what you are doing right now and use any opportunity to meet somebody new, to learn something new, and to enjoy in some new city that some of you maybe are for the first time here. Once more, welcome in Sarajevo and Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I wish you 2 successful days behind you. Thank you once more. Jamila?
Before we start, I just want you to know that the wonderful people who stand behind all this event are here for you, myself included. So if you need any help with anything, please do not hesitate to contact either Dragana in the back with the mobile phone, and of course the master of the ceremony, Bojana, and her lovely team and colleagues. We are here for you, and we are very excited to hear what it is that you have brought to the 3rd POPRI competition. Relax, have fun, enjoy it, and let us continue with today's program. I have a great pleasure to invite and to introduce to you one of the people, young people, whom we informally among ourselves call one of the ambassadors of POPRI. His name is Aleksandar Kovac. He comes from Banja Luka. He is a student of medical faculty, and he has his own business called E-Klinika. Please welcome Aleksandar, one of the winners of the 1st POPRI competition.
Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished judges, fellow participants, and of course, our esteemed guests. It is an honor to stand here before you as one of the participants of the 1st POPRI International Youth Business Competition. And I'm also thrilled to share some of my experiences, my journey, and also the great benefits that these competitions offer to all of you. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Aleksandar Kovac. I'm a medical student, and I am also passionate about entrepreneurship and innovation. And from an early age, I've been driven by the desire to create something that is meaningful and something that can improve and make something good in people's lives. So that passion led me to participate in various business and startup competitions. Also, that competitions were very they gave me a great experience. I learned a lot of there. Also, not only by improving and sharpening my entrepreneur skills, but also network is very important. I met a lot of people, young people, perspective people, and that was invaluable to share my experience, my vision, and ideas with them. Also, through these competitions, I improved my presentation skills. I met very nice people. That's the most important thing that I like to say. Just do networking. And I would like to turn your attention to the project that I have been working for a long time, 3 years yet. It's called eClinica. And with eClinica, we aim to take sorry. Just a little block, yeah. I'm aim to revolutionize healthcare industry in Bosnia and Herzegovina by providing a seamless platform for patients to schedule a medical appointment conveniently. And our application contains and it's integrated by the cutting technology standards, of course, user-friendly features, so patients can easily provide and find medical experts. Also, we are trying to bridge the gap between patients and medical experts by enhancing efficiency, accessibility, and after all, patient satisfaction. And in conclusion, I would like to thank you everyone for coming today, for participating on this event, and to enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. I'm sure you had a great success, especially if you were able to help your parents and grandparents use the application. I believe that we are all now going to enjoy a slideshow which will show us our university students' teams. This is an interesting way to introduce them or for you to let them know, and then we will introduce the jury to you and start with the most important part of the day's program. So could we please have the video shown? Okay, lovely. And now, of course, we need to know who is going to be judging the competition of the university teams. Allow me, please, to introduce Adela Ramic, the lady in the middle. She works at the Mosaic Foundation as a manager of business analysis, is involved in in-depth analysis of market strategies and whatnot, for, of course, trying to provide the best potential investments in startup businesses. Just the person for you. Make sure you have coffee with her afterwards. Our next judge is Urša George Požel. She is an entrepreneur, owner of Eventio, an event management company that was founded in September 2010. Another useful contact to have who can tell you all about event management. And our third member is Aida Kosovic. Aida Kosovic is a legal expert and a lawyer. She has more than 10 years of experience working in different branches, from consulting to NGOs, international organizations, and helping people get their life and businesses sorted out. She's based in Sarajevo. Welcome, Ada. And now, if you allow me, I would like to take a moment to remind all of us of the rules of today's competition. Each of the teams will have 5 minutes for their presentation or pitch. This will be followed by 5 minutes for the jury to ask questions, share their comments. And of course, we'll have the timer here in my left corner, which will remind us of the time. So, my friend will have the timer. We will all see the timer. We will allow you maximum of 15 seconds after the time is off to finish the sentence that you may have started. Okay? And now let me give you the order of the teams that we will have a chance to hear. Before that, let me just also tell you that you will have a pointer, should you like to use it for your presentation, this little black gadget here, that will help you to go through the presentation. So, the team order by name is as follows. Ambus Quiz, Greece. Zigbuster, San Marino. Citrus Pilflow, Republic of North Macedonia. Easy Label, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Rabbit Sausages and Roasts from Slovenia. Sterna, Croatia. Umrežime, Montenegro. And Veo, Serbia. So, shall we start with the first one, please? Ambu Squeeze Greece. Let's give them a big round of applause. Louder, louder, louder. The first ones, they're breaking the ice. Ambu Squeeze Greece.
Thank you very much. No, yes, yes.
Can we?
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening. My name is Adriatic-Ionian, and I will introduce you to our concept Ambus Quiz. Sorry. It's a device that compresses an ambu bag. Our motto is squeeze it and save lives. You can also see the image, the device we have developed. What is the problem? The problem that we were called to solve is the physical strain of the nerves. For those who don't know, the image behind me shows the administration of oxygen to a person in need of emergency respirator support. You see, this is the ambu bag, which used to give oxygen to the person who needs it. Anyone who has performed this procedure knows that this is very painful for the human hand, especially if it takes a few minutes. What are the solution idea? So since we cannot rely on the physical superiority of the nurse to perform this procedure, to maintain a constant rate of breath, we develop, design, and manufacture a device that replaces the nurse's hand. In summary, our device is made of antimicrobial material using 3D printer, using 3D printing. It is able to maintain a constant rate of breath per minute set by the nurse. And it is a tireless robotic hand. Sorry. Where does it change? The main buyers of our device are public and private hospitals, where they can place our device inside hospital or ambulance. To make this happen, we need a strategic partner who, together with my team, will bring the project to market. So let's talk about the cost. The estimated selling cost we have set is 650 euros. To bring this project to the market, together with the appropriate license, we need a capital of around $500,000 euros. To pay off this capital, we need to sell around 2,000 devices. Greece alone has 2,500 ambulances. And of course, our market is not limited in my country. Always keep in mind to keep a low price for our device. So you see our prototype. This is the ambu squeeze machine. This is the ambu bag. And this is the servo mechanism that squeeze the ambu. Like I said, it's tireless mechanisms that the nurses have only to set the breath per minute. So the future. As I mentioned earlier, our prototype is ready. And our main goal is to find a strategic partner, especially a large medical technologies company. However, we are here to share with you our idea and get feedback from you. Our team. John Meravliotakis is an electrical engineer. Me, I'm a mechanical engineer. And there's a third person in my team, who is Adriana Bourada, who is a PhD student in antimicrobial materials for 3D printing. Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I can be very loud without me. Okay, this is cool. First of all, this is a great idea, very socially responsible, and thank you for this idea. My question is, do you think that is it even possible to test your product on a human, real human, not robot, without partnership with health institutions? And do you think what are your chances to get into that partnership?
Thank you. We have some tests in our nursing department in a human model laboratory. This human model is 100% like a person. It's exactly the same. So we have this test, and we have.
But how you plan to get to the real person, real patient?
Yes,
That's
yes.
my question.
Yes, this is our plan to reproduce this machine and take a lot of copies. And yes, this is for save humans, not models. Human models.
Okay, thank you.
Humans. Thank you.
Also, for me, a great idea. Congratulations that it's saving lives. Your price was 650, right? And the costs were 400, as I wrote your business model. But you didn't include the cost for salaries, marketing, and this. So I think that's the the price should be a bit higher, you know, if you want to cover all the costs that you will have with this, not only to build the model, but also, you know, salaries, marketing, I don't know, and other things, accountancy, license, and if I read good your business plan, it was not included in the price, 400, right?
Yeah, with these prices, we have a profit of 250 euros. And we need a machine that save lives, not get a large of profit. This is our main idea. Sorry. So, as Sotiri said, we have 2,500 ambulances in Greece. In Greece, the public system is the health system is public. So it is very easy to sell it to the government, and we need only 2,000 ambulances to cover all this cost. The next step is to cover European market and
slowly grow
all over the world.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hello, congratulations, it was great. I have a question about the product. So is this like you make it and it's for one use only, or you have to, or it's a multiple use product?
Of course, of multiple uses.
Yeah.
Of course, multiple uses.
So you will sell this only once to Greece government and that's it?
Yes.
Yeah, but then it actually ends. Like you sell your product to your country and that's it, and they have no use for that anymore. So maybe you can think about some spare parts or something that can be included. I also saw like a prototype, and it looks, from my perspective, like it's not movable. So maybe some extensions that when the patient is not near, that can be also some possibilities. Maybe I didn't understand the product that much, so maybe it's my thing. But yeah, that's my only concern, that you're going to sell it only once to the Greece government, and that's it. Sorry, question. Yeah.
There is a maintenance program about bearings of the moving parts, and it is not only I sell you to you and that's all. We have a maintenance program to keep it safe for people. Thank you also.
Bravo, bravo, congratulations. When you become famous and rich, we will have a chance to say, yes, we know you. Thank you. I hope you succeed. Time to move to the next theme. Zigbuster, San Marino. Ready? San Marino.
Okay, thank you. I'm Riccardo, and today I want to talk to you about our business idea. I represent the Sigbuster, and our slogan is if you want to love your world, start to care it. Okay, let's start from the problem. What are the problems? Cigarette butts. Yeah, imagine that you are a smoker, and you have just finished your sweet break with your cigarette, and then now you want to throw it. You don't, but you look around and you don't see any beans. So finally, you throw it into the ground. Okay, for who is normal this behavior? Hands up. Hands up. No smokers? No one smokes? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, you are a good person. Okay, but the 20% of the population are smokers and make this action every day. Okay, how you can see, only one cigarette butt releases over 200 toxic substances, where 70 of which are carcinogenic, in soil and seas. They are very expensive to clean. they have a very negative visual impact. They are very ugly. And not to mention the fire risk. A little curiosity, how you can read, urban cleanup of cigarette butts increases fees paid by us from 12 to 21 euros per month. Okay, that's a large amount of money. So what's our solution? We are a non-profit organization with the aim of collecting all of these cigarette butts, placing some special containers in frequented by smokers areas, like public parks, like schools, like universities, bars, restaurants, and so on, and to transport that to an external recycling center, RESIG. RESIG, it is an Italian startup which is able to use the cellulose acetate contained in the cigarette butts to make everything you can think which is made by plastic, like pens, like glasses, like 3D print filaments, and school items. Okay, our minimum viable product, it is the SIG Tainer. It is made by sustainable. It is made of sustainable and weatherproof material, which is iron. It has an attractive design created in collaboration with the designs department of the University of San Marino, and it is easy to clean, cheap to produce, and it has a moderate big advertising space. Okay, what are our competitors? Nowadays we don't have a real competitor because companies, urban cleaning companies, only collect the cigarette butts but throw it together with other non-recyclable garbage. So the only competitors that we have are human behaviors. In fact, a person can choose to throw the cigarette butts on the ground or in another bin instead of throwing in our bin. So why we are so special? Thanks to our innovative cigarette butts management solution, we are the only company which have this special service according in the Italian and San Marino's markets, according to the 2030 agenda. Okay, entry to the market. We have already taken agreements with the recycling startup RESIG, with the local waste management subject like Gruppo ERA, an Italian cleanings company, and with the AASS, which is the San Marino Republic-owned cleaning company. Okay. So there are the three main activities that generate cost: the production of the beans and the logistic of cigarette butts, the marketing and advertising cost for make our brand known, to attract new customers, but the most important, to organize some events for sensibilize people about how dangerous is only one cigarette butt. Okay, we have made a cost forecast, sorry, and how you can see, the collection and transport of butts, which is our main activity, represent about the 60% of all the total cost, and we generate revenues from the sale and leasing of the beans, the sale of butts to the Italian startup RESIG, and the sale of advertising space on the containers. We have made also a revenues forecast. I finished? Okay, a revenues forecast and so on. Okay.
Okay. So a great idea. I'm glad that you're looking around and see where the problems are. Also here, yeah. So I read your business model, business plan, and just for the idea, you can also connect with schools, with fairs, and with like they're not companies. I don't know how to say it, društva in English. Societies, you know, in Slovenia we have Ecology Without Borders, and they are promoting a lot, you know, ecology and all this stuff. So you can also connect with them, and you will have larger than impact and larger marketing. Also, you can reach more people and more, also other countries and this. So you can also search for these societies in Italia or San Marino if you have them. Just this is my idea. Also in schools and fairs where you can really reach who is the main producers of these cigarette butts.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay, this is really great idea and great presentation. Congratulations. I have two questions. First is, in which phase is your patent claim? Because I read in your business plan that you have patent claim for this, your beans. And the second is, from who do you think you will ask this 140,000 euros in the first year and 10,000 of loss in second year? Do you think to apply with this for some EU grants or something?
Can you repeat the last part?
From who do you think you will get this money for start this project? Okay. Are you going to apply for some EU funds or you have another sources of this money for this money?
We are searching resources from the EU, and but also from municipalities and the San Marino Republic to start our business and that.
It's going to be some private-public partnership, something like that.
Yeah, like.
Okay. And about patent? In which phase is your patent claim for these beans? Because you wrote in this business plan that you already put patent claim on this recycled bin to protect your intellectual property. That's the reason that you didn't put a photo of this patent bin.
Okay. We create the bin in collaboration with San Marino, the designs department of San Marino, and the sorry, patent
claim means when you make something, you need to go to the authorities to protect it as your intellectual property, that no one can take it or steal it from you.
Okay.
Sorry. I win.
And we don't make anything else to make a patent for our bin, but when we'll obtain some financial.
Okay, I understand. Thank you. So you started explaining about your product with cigarette consumers just throwing the buns on the floor.
Yeah.
But how are you going to make them throw it in your bin?
Okay, we want to create those bins and these bins have to punch the customer eyes,
Yep.
the user's eyes. So we want to use some colors, eye colors,
Okay.
and.
So are they going to be everywhere so that we can throw it there, or what's the plan?
Yeah, we want to launch our product from the San Marino Republic, from the small center of San Marino Republic, and after we want to extend our business to the middle of the Italy, like Marche region and Emilia-Romagna and Veneto regions.
Great, thank you.
And I would say no buts about smoking, so please no smoking, but yes to your cig butts, right? Okay. The third team we will have a chance to hear about today is Citrus Peel Floor. They're coming from the Republic of North Macedonia.
Sorry, just to switch the mic. Just to switch.
Hello, my name is Monica, and this is sorry. Hello, my name is Monica, and this is Rabia. We are a team from North Macedonia, and our idea name is citrus peel flower. First, why? First, we will start with what's the problem. The problem that we deal with is the environmental pollution, which increase in the same time with the number of populating and the development of industry. So the largest problem is the bio-waste that we have from citrus peels, from fruit processing industries, and from restaurant, bars, and healthy drink shops. And of course, the amount of people who are focused on a healthy lifestyle and want to eat healthy food increases every day. So from the analysis and some research, the producing industry makes about 35% of the waste. About 50 to 60% is biodegradable. Municipal waste in the city of Skopje is about 27% from all the collected waste of the North Macedonia, from which about 43% is biodegradable. I talk about this.
With our idea, we want to bring a solution which include ecological aspect, economic aspect, and social impact. We are part of the circular economy because from a byproduct taken from an industry, we produce a whole new product with technological processes. Next slide, please. And that's because orange peels are rich with bioactive compounds and have a nutritional value. Our product will be rich with vitamin C, gluten-free, and in the same time we're going to have the presence of vitamin A, minerals such as copper, magnesium, and calcium, and D-limonene. And will be our product high with fiber. Because of presence of these bioactive compounds, the orange peels have numerous health benefits. For example, the limonene has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-stress properties. Vitamin C burn fats, helps boost immunity, and is good for lung health. Fiber regulate blood glucose level, and hesperidin is good for heart health.
Our product will have its own website and a blog which will have educational function. We will put some interesting recipes and what is the benefits from our product. Also, we will promote ourselves through flyers and social networks. We will sell our product with online shopping and on supermarkets, markets, and healthy shops.
This is our cost structure, and we decided from fixed cost, from variable cost, and from one-off costs, the price for a 250 gram bag with flour to be about €2. To reach to the profit, slide back. We need to sell more than 1,200 bags monthly. To reach the break-even point, we need to sell 1,200 bags in 1 month. And to survive for 6 months of the start of the business, we need about 21,000 euro. Our minimum viable product at the beginning will be flour from orange peels, because oranges are most used as citrus fruit for producing fresh juice with 80%, with comparison with lemons, which are about 20%. At the beginning of the business, we want to go to the market with a bag of 250 gram flour, and our first channels will be stores for healthy food, bakery for special bread, and bloggers who promote healthy lifestyling.
Our flour is used to add up a better taste, better flavor, and better quality, and also a nutritional value. This can be achieved by putting a different percentage of our flour to a different confectionery and bakery products.
Yes, we finished.
And thank you for your time.
And this is all plastic. Maybe.
Yep. Thank you for the presentation. I love the product. The only problem I'm having with it is to make flour out of the peel. It's necessary for it to be organic. You can't do it when it's with pesticides. So how are you going to prevent this part? Because if you have restaurants, if you have, and you're taking it from them, like, how will you get this information? Like, how to protect it?
We will make with a conventional process for conserving a product. We will use drying method, from which we will put a heat to our raw material, and in the same time the moisture elaborate from the product, and that's how the product becomes safe, microbiologically safe for using.
Still, what about pesticides?
That's another part.
I know. But interesting. I really love it because I consume this and it's great. But I think that's the main problem here. But maybe I'm wrong. So, yeah.
Congratulations, this is a great idea and a great business plan. But I have just a question, because you wrote on your business plan that you will, at the beginning, get some raw materials for free. When coffee shops find out that your business is going well, it's gaining profit, are you think they are going to supply you for free?
We have contacted yet with some with some restaurants and fresh juice stores. They told that we want to bring that product in somewhere, because in the end of the day the product ends to the garbage, because they are probably.
They want to help in the same time for the environmental pollution.
They want to be socially responsible.
Yes.
Okay, that's a great answer. Thank you.
I had the same questions like Aida, because the peel should be organic, right? If you want to use it, and how many are using them now in North Macedonia? Let's say organic peels to put in drinks or to make juices, and how will you know that if the provider said we have organic peels, how will you know that they really have organic if you're using them for flour? And another thing, you have quite high costs and quite low price. So maybe you should think a bit. I checked in Slovenia, let's say for almond flour for 250 grams, it's almost 11 euros or 10, 11. So maybe just to think about the price. I don't know how the prices are in Macedonia. Quite lower, I'm sure. But is this the price that it's for your market okay, or it's, let's say it's really low, or it's normal, or how it is?
We think at about better the raw material will be free.
Yeah.
And at that point we maybe need to have a lower price.
Maybe we will put some percentage profit, but later when will be our flour will be more famous. But like Rabia said, our raw material is for free, so that's how our costs are, our price is lower.
If we have time for some piece of advice, please do not make long-term plans on that fact that you will get for free raw materials. You will not get. You will get it first year, second year, when you are like becoming known and you gain profit. Everyone will want to from you to pay them.
Yes, thank you. But also we have some, and another thing that maybe we also talk with food distributor who will bring them the fruit, and in the same time we will just pay maybe the transport, but they will give also just the pills to the distributor and he will give to us. That's how, just one more opinion about how will we take the pills.
You must also keep in mind that when you will sell this via, I don't know, shops and this, they will take, I don't know, 30, 40, I don't know how it's in Macedonia.
Yes, percentage.
50%. So it's, you must also
That's
include
because we
this
want
one.
first to start with online shopping, and then, yes, we will go on markets. Thank you.
Thank you. We now have the EUSAIR label from Bosnia and Herzegovina, the host of this year's Popri competition. Just a reminder to the rest of the teams, please do come. The pointer. The best way to use it is to point it towards the technician, and the right button is to move forward, the left to go back.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I'm Nicola, this is Violeta, and we will present your idea, which is called EUSAIR Label. Have you ever had a hard time finding prices when shopping? Yes. Thank you. Well, if you have, we offer you a solution. EUSAIR Label is an electronic shelf label system, which is a digital wireless device system that retail stores can use for product prices. Electronic shelf labels, for this purpose, use e-paper displays or e-papers rather than traditional papers. E-papers are based on the technology that allows displaying an image with minimal energy consumption. They have various levels of stability, which in essence means that they can retain an image without requiring a power source. The only moment of increased energy consumption is while the prices are being changed. So this makes them an ideal choice for retail stores, supermarkets, pharmacies, and so forth, because they can prices aren't updated every 3 minutes. It's done every now and then, and in that kind of environment, they can last for years.
Problems that we identified with current pricing are changing prices requires a lot of paper. Prices sometimes hard to find. Example, freezers. Staff had more work. Our solution that our products are EUSAIR labels, dynamic centralized pricing, minimal energy consumption. You only need to install the software for it to work. You have to use system. Users need to install a software together with the database that contains the data for all the products. And wireless, the data, the device needs to base station to the software to the displays. Regarding the competition, we haven't a competition on the domestic market, but we have an international competition. Entry to the market, retail chain, the market is developed, and in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and the top 5 retail chain in Bosnia and Herzegovina has around 600 stores, and our promotional channels are website, email marketing, B2B meetings, and video tutorials. Our costs are costs of software developed, cost of e-paper displays, marketing, overheads, depreciation and startup cost, our total cost of one installation per year around 125,000 convertible mark. That's minimum. Our revenue of sales of e-paper display, software license, delivery, installation, and our total revenue around 128,000 convertible mark.
Well, to investigate the reactions of our potential customers, we visited some stores in Banja Luka and also pharmacies, and greater interest was expressed in retail stores, and some of them said that they were familiar with this approach, with the fact that this new approach to pricing already existed on the international market, and we also surveyed people from our environment as end users to see if they would be interested in that, and most of them said that they had negative experiences, as some of you said here, with current way of pricing, of displaying prices.
We are the first, we are the best, just one step into the future.
Thank you for your attention, and we invite you to ask us questions.
Congratulations on your presentation and your business plan. I think this is a great idea, and it's going to be very useful in Bosnia. And you have here a member of a jury that was head of trade company. That's the reason that I think this is really a great idea. But I have some questions for you. Are you going to produce, because you are planning some costs for software, that means that you are going to make some software for these electronic labels, and are you going to produce it in Bosnia, or you are going to buy it from some global manufacturer?
Software would be ours, but e-papers we would import it from other.
Which country do you have?
Well, we thought China is definitely the best option for that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So how is this? This is the whole shelf, or this is just the end of the shelf? How will this look like?
Those are displays, like.
At the end of the shelf.
Yes.
Okay, displays that. Okay, and. Yeah, maybe I didn't see it was okay. And how are now the stores solving these problems? Are they?
Well, they just use traditional papers. They don't. I mean,
they don't
at
any
least
other
Bosnia,
solution that is similar.
No,
nothing like
nothing,
that. No,
nothing.
just okay.
Yes.
So great idea. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. In your cost structure, what's overheads?
Well, that's that's an umbrella term for like rent or.
Okay. You put costs for e-paper display 80,000 km. So how did you get to this price if you don't know where you're going to buy it from?
That was, I mean, we analyze prices because they are this already exists in some countries, but not here. So we analyzed prices of the displays, and that's like an approximation for like, for example, 5,000 displays, and we use some average price, and the range of the price is from 20 to 50, depending on, because it's not always the same size of the displays.
Yeah. Okay.
They vary in size.
And software development only 3,500 km. Is this going to be monthly or what?
Well, we consulted some IT expert in Banja Luka, and he said that it would be possible, that it wouldn't cost that much to.
you know what, take that. I
With a
think
grain of salt,
I think 10 times of this price is going to be the final price, unfortunately. But it's usually, it starts super cheap till you start the program, the work, and then it gets so complicated and so much more money. So I think your cost structure, you have to work a little bit more on it. And what happened with this format, that you didn't put some things inside? That's a concern. And plus there was this Ulla or Ulla that's below, so that's very confusing. So
Remaining of draft. I suppose the remaining of explanation from
We didn't
draft.
delete it.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You should have do that. Like just for you to know, like never submit anything like this. This is like a huge problem usually. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but good.
But
great.
not with this journey.
Yeah.
Not with this journey.
Not with us, not with
Please
us,
don't be
just for
afraid.
you.
Not with us.
Just for you to know, like for the future, like this can be a huge issue, and you can be. It's a great idea, and you can be disqualified because of it. But yeah, of course, now you're not going to be.
But that was in the pattern. We just didn't delete it.
No, just don't. Yeah, delete
okay.
it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Easy Label. And before I invite rabbit sausages and roasts from Slovenia, let me just clarify for the audience, convertible mark is a Bosnian mark. You cut it. Half of it is euro. So when they say 80,000 convertible marks, that's 40,000 euro. Simple. So please let us welcome rabbit sausages and roasts. Slovenia, the floor is yours.
Hello, my name is Tilan Volkar, and today I'm going to represent you our business idea, which is rabbit sausages and roasts. We found out that the most common problem is that it's hard to buy meat products in the market without any additives, digestive problems caused by hard to digest meat, and diet, for example, gut that should not lead to certain meat. So in our products we use rabbit meat, which contains less fat than other types of meat, is easier to digest, and also has a lot of proteins. And our products are made without any additives and binders. Competition in Slovenia, we only have one company called Mandika who sells rabbit hot dogs, but in other countries, for example in Italy, we found out 3 companies that already sell rabbit roasts. Our B2C customers are households. These are people who appreciate and like local and healthy food and are aware of the quality of the food. Then people with poor blood vascular disease, migraine headaches, skin problems, arthritis disorders, and then family with young children where parents want for their children to eat healthy food. And for B2B customers, our gastro restaurants, we already have agreement with 4 of them, and the most known is Hisha Fink, who also has a Michelin plate, and with them we agreed on 2 kilograms to 15 kilograms per week or month. And for B2C customers, we will participate in various fairs where we will have tasting of our products. We will hand out business cards, and we'll also be active on social networks, Instagram, Facebook, and our website. For B2B customers, we will send offers of our products to different restaurants, and then we will also prepare a tasting for them. This is our product. Kubo, no? Fresh roast, roasted roast, fresh sausage. Kubo, no? fresh sausage, and cooked sausage. We already had a tasting on 3 different fairs where people could also fulfill our survey, and we found out that for the taste of sausages and roasts on a scale of 1 very bad to 10 very good, the most common answer was score of 10. And out of 72 respondents, 71 decided to buy sausages and roasts. For the quantity of 250 kilograms, the cost price is 14 euros per kilogram. The sales price is 25 euros per kilogram, and our breaking point is at 147 kilograms of product sold. And the profit of the 250 kilograms sold is around 2,400 euros. And here you can also see our cost structure. Our goal is to cover approximately 5 more restaurants with the same offer we got from Hisha Fing, that is 10 kilograms per week. And our next step is to invest money in further development of the company, that is promotion and hydraulics offer, and also collusion to rent a space. Our team consists of 4 members: Nate Huduklin, who is an accountant and promoter, Jerne Gachnik, who helps with rabbit slaughtering and meat making, Gaspar Prashina, who helps in product distribution and sales and promotion on the market, and me, Tilen Volkar, who is the team leader. Thank you for your listening, dear jury. Now I'm open for any further questions, and this is Tilen Volkar from Rabbit Meat Production. Ne veš dokler ne probaš, ali kako kažete vi, ne znaš dok ne probaš. And a little tasting.
Just a moment.
Those are roasts and those are sausages.
These are sausages and these are... I cannot roast the sausages.
These are the same ones. This is the roast one and this is cooked one.
Roast one, cooked one.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope that no vegans among the jury. Yeah?
No one is vegan. No?
Yep. Okay, let's start.
Questions by jury, please.
Yep. I don't see. Oh, actually, I do now. Nothing. Labor force and your structure. So you put like. So all 4 of you are gonna be splitting 1,500 euros, or it's gonna be per person. Like labor cost structure is little confusing. Like I have no idea what is this because it needs a little work.
For 1 round, for example, like for 250 kilos, we get out 1,400 euros.
Yeah.
That's the amount of money is split and not the same on the person.
Not per person.
Yeah, but when presenting these things, you have to see like monthly how much is going to cost, and then when it's a break-even moment. So this idea of using 250 kilograms of meat to break even is...
No, the 250 kilograms was just to get out the sales price and the cost price, yeah.
Okay.
But I think in the business, I don't know.
Plan. Okay.
I think we wrote down the monthly when we would.
Like I see, it's 300 euros. It's for rent, but 1,500 is a labor force, and I see 4 of you, and I know that it's going to be much higher. So these things, just take into account these things.
It won't be the full-time job for 8 hours a day, no? It only be like 1 round. I don't know. 3 days in a week for the making sausages and then the distribution and then.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's not gonna be everyday thing. Yeah.
Great. Great. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is a great idea, daring, different. And can you tell me how do you plan to get that meat from the market, from rabbit farms or maybe hunters? So how do you get your supply?
The rabbits are from the farm, yes. These are not wild rabbits.
Okay, and how many rabbit farms are there in Slovenia today? Do you know?
I know for 3, but I'm working with one of them. And he's already prepared if we're gonna need a lot of rabbits.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great idea. I'm interested where the idea came from and why rabbits, and if there are any other products that you can make out of rabbits, or just sausages, I don't know, like salami or something like that, or it's just sausages and roasts.
So yeah, this is only the only the start, but behind that we also will sell the whole rabbit, I mean the meat, and also we are already making hot dogs, salami. Yeah, basic plain meat, like everything with rabbit meat. So it will be a big company, not just sausages and roasts. Yeah.
And where the idea came from?
Yeah, the idea came back in 2020 when we were making pork sausages at my grandparents, and at the time I was breeding the rabbits for meat, and I said, why don't we do with the rabbit meat? And they all laughed that this won't be good, it won't taste the same or maybe even better than pork. But I saw somehow, kako se reče prepričati? Ne, prepričati, kako se že reče? Ja, pa se sem že pogolil. Prepričati. A? Ne, pač to je... Yeah, I somehow convinced the grandparents and mom and dad that we make them, and we did. So the idea went on and on until we found the best recipe, like we did now, and that's it. That's the whole story.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, great branding. I love it.
Thank you.
I know that you are getting hot and anxious before the coffee break. We have 3 more. Thank you, Slovenia. Now we have a team from Croatia, Sterna. Ready? This is your mic. Do you need a pointer? Yes. Good luck.
Hello, my name is Maria.
And my name is Luka.
And we represent our team from Croatia, Sterna, and our motto, stay ahead of the breach. We offer prediction and prevention instead of detection and intervention. So when we were doing the research for our solution, we wanted to check what are the current technologies that the border controls are using to make borders safe and secure. So when we were doing the research, we talked to the Croatian Border Police to check, and they are currently using different advanced technologies like video surveillance, motion detecting cameras, helicopters, and similar. And also they have maps with existing immigrant routes, which means that if the immigrants have crossed a certain path in the past, they have it marked on their maps. And they also told us that it is very important for them to have offline software, because when they're covering the ground, they don't have access to the internet at all times. So the problem that we identified is the increasing number of illegal immigrations during the years, with over 180,000 irregular arrivals to the European Union in 2022 alone. And you can see it on this graph. These are the fluctuations of immigration during the years. And in our research, we found out that these numbers are only going to get higher in the future. So this represents a very big problem and a very big threat to public health and safety and also to national security. And for the land border control, this presents a problem in the sense that the use of people and equipment is not optimal, and also there is just too much ground to cover, and this is exactly the problem that we are trying to solve. No? Okay. Okay.
Our solution, Sterna, uses data such as elevation, vegetation, type of land, which is extracted from Copernicus, Galileo, and EGNOS. These are Earth observation programs by European Space Agency. We use this data to create a height map of the border area, which corresponds with terrain availability. That way we can identify areas in which border crossings are more likely to occur. Also, our software can suggest alternative paths that immigrants can take. We'll see that on the next slide. So this is the height map. It's in grayscale. So every pixel is assigned a value between 0 and 1. The darker areas represent terrain which is easily accessible, in contrast to lighter areas which correspond to rough terrain which is not accessible. The red line is one of the possible paths that our software suggests. Also, it's important to mention that our solution could be easily integrated with the GPS systems. And to be more specific, for this prototype, we used data from Sentinel-1 and Sentinel-2. These are specific satellites within Copernicus program.
So on this slide, you can see the benefits of our solution, which is less illegal border crossings in general, also optimized allocation of resources and equipment, and effective usage of manpower, which is, as I mentioned, the problem that we are trying to solve. And also our solution has a wider use. It can be used for commercial purposes, like for rescue services. And in general, it would reduce the risk of health and public safety, both for immigrants and for the governments. And also I would like to mention here our business model, in which we would charge a one-time fee for the access to our software, and also a yearly fee for maintenance. And we would use a targeted marketing strategy, which would be targeted at government agencies and private companies like Frontex. On this slide, you can see our full team, and we have a variety of skills and knowledges necessary to bring this idea to life. And we hope with the help of mentors, we will get to do that at one point. Thank you. And let us know if you have any questions. Oh, and you can play the video to see the simulation of our prototype. Since we couldn't put it in the presentation, we wanted to show it externally. Yeah, this is the end. So our software is made so you click at a certain point, and it gives you alternative routes based on the algorithm which we made.
This is just the video.
Thank you for a really good business plan and good presentation. And I want to comment. I see your product live because I always trying to find some social responsibility. I see that you can use this product to prevent violations of human rights of immigrants, also as well as to protect your border. And that's cool. And I hope that you will use it for both purposes, and you already said that you will use it. And I don't have any particular questions for you. You're very clear. Just I want to comment.
Thank you.
You said private security firms, companies and private organizations. So this can actually be used for drug lords, you know, like, no, but really, yes. I see it like somebody buying it and finding, so your product is gonna show us what are the ways to come, what are the easiest ways. So these are probabilities. So there is a huge probability that somebody will not take that route. Am I? Yeah.
So this solution has to be paired up with already existing technology that we mentioned. So it has to be paired up with drones, with helicopters, with video surveillance. This is the point. We are not trying to, so this is our also indirect competition. We don't have direct competition, but the indirect competition is the video surveillance, drones and helicopters. So we want to pair it with that technology that is already existing to give an even better solution, because the solution that we have doesn't exist yet. And in that sense, we want to use the satellite imaging in order to pair it with the technologies to give a very, very accurate estimation of where the possible alternative routes are.
Okay. Okay. But what about these private companies that can misuse this product?
Well, of course, we make the decision who we sell the software to.
Yeah.
It's not that we would just give it to everyone. The commercial purpose that it would have, as we mentioned, would be for rescue agencies. But our target is mostly government agencies who use it for border control. The agency I mentioned, Frontex, they're specifically dealing with border control. And they're a private company, so in the end, it has to be our decision to who we are selling it to.
I know, I know.
Also for me, it's a great idea. Do you know how many of these agencies are in EU? Have you researched? Are there a lot of them, or just?
You mean private or governmental?
Both.
I mean governmental, there are a lot of them, private ones not so much. There are private companies who deal with also advancement in technology with the border control when we were researching the competition, the possible competition, and most of the private companies are dealing with advancement in technologies and border security. But the governmental agencies, there are a lot of them, like the ones that developed Copernicus, the satellites that we use, they were developed by the European Commission in cooperation with a lot of institutions, with the European Space Agency, Environmental Agency, so there are a lot of them that are working on these specific projects.
Okay, so you have a large target market.
A large market.
Great, okay. What is the ease of use of this application?
As you can see in the prototype,
so this is like
they just click on the point where they want to check what are the alternative routes. They just click on this point. For example, they saw with the drones or with the helicopters that this is a potential point where someone can cross, and it gives them all the possible routes based on the terrain availability that we mentioned.
So everybody can learn, let's say.
Yes, that's why we want to use it also for commercial purposes, like for rescue agencies. This was our initial idea in the sense that when people get lost in the mountains for mountain services, so they can easily find where someone is lost, also paired with the drones and the helicopters to find them.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one more question. So what's the difference? Okay, what's the difference with your prototype and let's say Google Maps? Because you can put routes there and you can check, just like zoom it and see like all the routes and like what are the advantages? Are there any like?
Yes, there are many, because the satellite imaging that we are using, so in Google Maps you cannot see everything, and you cannot see it in real time always, because there are some delays also. With our solution you can see elevation, weather conditions, rivers, snow. So we took vegetation, if there is any trees, forests, so we took everything into consideration, and we cannot use Google Maps for this because sometimes they don't provide detailed enough conditions that we wanted.
Can I have just one more question? Sorry, because it's very interesting. I love it.
Thank you.
But when it comes to like borders, it's very strict, regulated by law who can see and who can get to these data. Like what is the terrain like? So how are you going to get this part?
So when we are using satellite imaging, we as a company have to pay. So we have to pay for raw imaging, and then we have to pay also an additional fee for the processing of these images, satellite images. So this is the first thing. So not everyone can access it. You have to pay to get access to it, and then so.
Enough. Thank you. Thank you.
That is enough. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we have two more. Umrežme from Montenegro. Before I invite them, please do come. Can we give a big round of applause for Katja, our timer lady, who has been standing for the last hour or so. Thank you, Katja. Good luck, Montenegro.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear ladies and gentlemen, I have one question for Bosnian people. Where is the best burek in Sarajevo? Would you tell me where is the best place for burek in? Where is? Ne treba mi mikrofon. Moram. Hoću početi? Okay. Where is the best burek in Sarajevo? Could you tell me where is the best place for burek in Sarajevo? But I ask where is only burek in Sarajevo. It isn't pie with cheese because it is so called sirnica. Can you tell me? Thank you so much. Well, I am Leon. I'm coming from Montenegro. I study computer science at UDG, University Donja Gorica, powered by Arizona State University. Now, well, have you ever been frustrated? I was being frustrated because I don't know where is my idea. Because I don't know where is location for my idea. I don't know where I support some interesting thing, another my idea. That is a big problem because we are make some platform for connected another location in our platform. That's all.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jovana and I'm from Faculty of Information System and Technology from UDG Donja Gorica. Our project is Umrežime because we wanted to connect foreign students with domestic students in the way that foreign students don't have much time spending outside, so we have to we have some idea that we can bring something new for them. Maybe I will start with two aspects of our presentation and platform. First is basic. Basic includes recommendations and support for startups. And other or pro version is upgraded with ChatGPT, which can be used as database to list some places where we can find some place we searched and their reviews and prices. It's better option if you are a totally foreign student. This way we will connect foreign and domestic students, and foreign students are very I don't know, but they don't have time spending outside, and they don't have fun. So we will create that for our students.
Attention, please. Attention, please. Can you look my friend in audience? He ignored advice for his grandfather. His grandfather said, Marco, don't drive via Foča to Sarajevo. Don't drive via Foča to Sarajevo. But he listened to Google Maps, and now he must buy new car beds. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, do you hear me? Thank you for your idea and your presentation. Have you ever heard about Lonac Pro, the biggest online community for activism and entrepreneurship in Balkan with 91,000 people? Okay, you heard now. You can check it. Because it's there is a lot of similarities from your idea, because you want us to give support in business plan. You didn't mention too much in this presentation about it, but in business, and you wrote that you want to give support to startups and business ideas and to connect people on online platform. I think there are really good goals, but I cannot see any profit here. Do you think that you will have to have some funding, and how you are going to find it?
Well, students will pay by month, by year, 119,8.
Is it too much for students or not?
In year, it's not too much.
I'm just checking.
Because another platform is maybe.
Because Lonac Pro is free? No money?
Yes, but we offer some ratings from, I don't know, from some places in our country, Montenegro, where and events suggest events for them, and they know that something is going on. And this is.
So if I understand, you will make a platform, an online platform where people will connect students that have business ideas. And the point is, let's say, what is the point? That they will make some business together, or just networking, or what is the main point, let's say, of this?
Networking
Mm-hmm.
and making some business together if they are interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe show them that there are some events, that there are some parties, and they can go there and don't spend time alone at home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Next time, please write more in the business plan so we can understand better what is the idea. I think it's a good idea, but if we don't understand it, that it's okay. Okay. Thank you.
Across the borders, and we are here with last competition team. They are from Serbia. Yes, another mic, please.
Hello everybody, we are Vejo. So did you know that the almond milk industry generates a shocking 2 million tons of pulp waste each year? Let me tell you more about this problem. So the almonds are soaked and drained and later turned into milk. And the byproduct of this production is almond pulp, which currently has no practical use in the industry. We found a solution. So we managed to transform this pulp into a delicious almond-based yogurt that is called Vejo. This yogurt is carefully crafted after months of hard work in cooperation with the professionals in the field of fermentation. Our yogurt doesn't have just bioactive potential. It has a lot of vitamins, proteins, and antioxidants. And apart from that, it has probiotics, which are necessary for a healthy and balanced lifestyle. Vejo is a high-quality product that leaves a zero negative impact on the environment. So while there aren't many almond-based yogurts in our region, there are some almond beverages in the world. So we have Ayo, Silk, Almond Breeze, and Alpro, but it's important to know that these products differ significantly from Vejo, since their production process is way less eco-friendly and way more expensive. So the global non-dairy yogurt market is worth around 2.8 billion euros, and with an estimated annual growth rate to be 13.5%, it is expected to reach an impressive 10 billion euros by 2032, and this is why we think now is the perfect time to launch our product onto the market. Our target consumers are vegans, those who are allergic to milk proteins, and those who take care of their health. And by analyzing their shopping needs, we decided that our target customers are food and organic food stores, some of which are shown on the slide. And this approach ensures that Vejo reaches the target consumers in the places they already trust for their shopping needs.
So when establishing a connection between our product and its consumers, we would initially focus on online advertising and collaboration with influencers. And later on, we would organize in-store promotions and tastings so that our potential consumers would have first-hand experience with Vejo. So after detailed calculation, our production cost amounted to 1.9 euros per liter, and we will offer Vejo to our customers at a wholesale price of about 2.6 euros per liter, which will result in a healthy profit margin of about 37%. And this graph shows the increase in production by quarter and subsequently the increase in profit. So we would increase our production each quarter by roughly 25 to 50%, and our total annual profit would be about 24,000 euros. And on this slide, we have shown the prototypes of our product and its packaging in different quantities, and we are also delighted to have been awarded the first place at the competition for best technology innovation in Serbia, because it really showcases our ambition and motivation to push boundaries with our product. So I have talked about what we have achieved so far, but in the future, our plan is to increase the volume of production and enter the EU market. Also, we would like to modify our existing product and apply our technology to other raw materials, and we aspire to establish a global presence, in the end entering the world market. And at last, I would like to introduce our team, with each member bringing a unique set of skills. Alexa, our creative genius, has made this presentation possible and the packaging of our product. Sara and Milica, both students of technology, have researched and developed our groundbreaking product. And Dushka and myself, we are the dynamic duo of economics, and we ensured that the process was successful. And just remember, Vejo isn't just a yogurt, it symbolizes the power of innovation, sustainability, and our collective journey towards a healthier future. Thank you for your attention.
Congratulations, great idea, great presentation. I love it all about ecology and zero waste and all this stuff. And very good written business plan. Really, you made a good research and detailed research. So yeah. Just one thing, maybe this is also for young people, because young people love to eat healthy more and more. So you should also go on TikTok, not only Facebook, Instagram, and this. I think TikTok is the perfect platform for this, you know, for making videos.
Agreed, agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all, because it was all set and so
Thank you.
Congratulations. I really like your team. I'm really impressed about your team. But I have just a little, and you did great research of competition. That's really good. But I have a little doubt about your raw material price, because you calculated your low costs. You based your low price on the really almost almost free supply prices. I think that it's not a good idea, and I recommend you to just recalculate. And please, when you plan, you are both economists. You are. When you plan something, please always do a little bit higher costs.
Can I just say something? Yeah, so we were in contact with some company in Serbia that produces almond milk, and they have a lot of byproduct that we need. So we talked to them and advised with them, and they said that they would give that product to us for free in the first couple of months, maybe. And later on, they would ask us to pay. So we calculated this into our starting price. So since they usually pay for the to move the product, they pay to a company to move the product from them, the byproduct. This way, we would pay to them something, and they wouldn't ask for much,
as we made a deal with them. So that's the starting point. Of course, we will contact other companies as well and maybe recalculate the price then. Thank you for your comment.
The only comment I have is about the emballage, yeah. Packaging, thanks, packaging. Like, it should be a little more appealing. That's the only thing, because there's a huge competition when it comes to not your product, but when it comes to packaging, and it has to stand out. So it's a little bland, but I think like with a little effort, it can be great.
Okay,
But
thank you.
congratulations, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I hope, if you were brave enough and had an umbrella, that you had lunch. If not, you missed it, like most of us here. Sorry about the rain. And let's continue with the rest of today's program. Now we'll have the pleasure and the excitement of hearing and listening and watching the pitches of the high school teams. The competition will start first, as with the previous part, with a short video slideshow so that we all get a chance to actually see who our presenters are going to be. So Tarek, could you please see the video show? No problem, no problem. Just please take a seat. All right, before we start with the actual competition, please allow me to represent the jury members. This time we have Maja Lukic-Grabovac, who is an architect and project manager employed at the Sarajevo Regional Development Agency, SEDRA. Seated in the middle is Anna Vlahov. She coordinates the Startup Factory Acceleration Program at ZICER, Zagreb Innovation Center, and she has previously led a clean tech accelerator, also at ZICER. A warm welcome to Anna. And today with us, our third member of the jury is Melissa Huic, a well-known fashion brand name here in Sarajevo. She's an entrepreneur and the owner of the fashion brand Etiquette. Yet again, please also allow me to remind you of the rules of the competition. Each team will have 5 minutes to do their presentation, their pitch. This is to be followed by 5 minutes for the jury for their questions and comments. And as usual, our lovely Katja and the timer will make sure that we are all on time. You will be allowed 15 seconds maximum after the time is run off to just finish your last sentence or idea. So without further ado, if it is all right with you, let us start with the competition. One more technical announcement. I was asked by our technical crew to ask you to please use the pointer from the left corner of the stage as to avoid possible background noise. Turn the pointer towards the technician. Right button is to move the slides forward, left button to go backwards. So Biotech, Montenegro. Bravo.
Hello everyone. Do you know what is the micropropagations? Okay. This is an alternative method for vegetative propagations. So we rapidly produce the virus-free planting material and growing new plants.
So, hello everyone. Извинявам се. Excuse me. Hello everyone. My name is Angelina Lazovic, the marketing manager of the company Biotech Micropropagation from PLAV. And it's really my pleasure to be here and present you our company. So, you can see our plan. So I first want to say what's the company's vision. So every company has a vision, and our vision is really simple. We want to change. We can say the world, but that's not in this way. In this vision, we can change the classic type of production plants in vitro, that's micropropagation, like she said, and we want to produce the planting material, virus-free planting material, and then get the planet profit. So you can see the donors. We got the donors, and now we can say more about it.
We have opportunity to produce multiply apple, stony fruits, forest trees, and ornamental plants. The Institute of Fruit Growing in Čačak committed itself to further cooperation and support when the laboratory is formed. In our country and surrounding area, there is the production of planting material in a traditional way. So there is the depends of climatic conditions. So there is the production of planting material in a traditional way has a number of anomalies and infections with seedlings, viruses or rickets and something. We caused reductions in the yield cultivated plants from 20 to 80%.
Market and marketing strategy, probably one of the most important things about any business plan. So market and marketing strategy, we are shared two plans. Actually, two places in Montenegro, that's our country, like everyone know. So we have one north part of the Montenegro, where there we live, and we call it the upper area of River Lim. There is a really big demand for fruits. Like everyone know, berries are really popular fruits, especially strawberries and blueberries for our city, because they are a symbol of our city, and we are planning to produce it in big size. So we have idea in 4 coastal cities, like Budva, Tivat, Herceg-Novi, and others. So there we can produce southern fruit, like bananas and something like that, and then we don't need anything from international market. So we can be the international market also, but that in future when we get the money and other stuff. The future of the company. The future of the company is really important also because they tell about us, about our company. Also, you don't have to be special, clever or something like that to be one of us. Like to be labyrinth, you have to be precisely, you have to be really strictly to follow the norms, follow the rules, and be a clean person focused on your job. Of course, you have to love it, because when you don't love something, you can't do the best you can. So thanks for attention, but also I have to say, you heard today a lot of good ideas, and that idea needs energy. If you want energy, if you want to be healthy, if you want a healthy body, talk with us, because we are biotech, and biotech can offer you it. Thanks. So questions?
How do you plan to fund this?
So we are planning it a lot of time, like few months, especially we are focusing that. But first we have the seeds from any plant, and then we cut this in little pieces, and every part of the plant you can get, and now get a new plant. When you get a new plant, that's really fast way of growing plants, and that's really profitable and perspective job.
And how much do you think you would need to invest?
But for now, we are not planning, we are not established a laboratory and other stuff, but for now, maybe 200,000 for whole project, because we need machine, seeds, people to help us. We can't do it alone. So that's one. Okay.
And that's euro?
Yes.
In the first year?
No, not in the first year. In the first year, we are, like I said, on the same start, and donors help us to make a first step. And when you make first step, it's everything easier. Like, we are planning it, we are, I don't know, we collect the money, and we are really thinking to invest in that. But first, we have to get more people, because this idea is really profitable. But for our country, there is not, I don't know, it's not very popular, because for world, of course, yes. In world, like in our country, always we can see some fruit like bananas and something like that. Everything is from international market, not from us. But we can do it same. From our products, from our vegetables, our fruits, our flowers, because we have potential also. But we don't have the money like in the world.
Okay, thank you.
I only have one question regarding how you will ensure the quality, because you said you produce high quality plants, and that your customers are farmers who want to ensure seeds which are not which do not have disease, or they are free of viruses. How you are going to ensure the quality for the customers, that those seeds are free of viruses, and how you are going to ensure the quality of the product. I think it is very crucial for your sales,
Yes,
because that is the first problem that you identify, that that there is a demand for free virus plants. And I think for the customers, it is very important to ensure the quality of the product. Just that.
Yes. So, like you said, it's really important to buy something like virus-free and actually organic. Like we use some plants from the seed, and from that we make that's called agron. So that's I know the place when you put seeds, and then plant grows so fast, and you have to make a temperature like 24 Celsius for always, and you can grow it for whole year, from January to December. And also, it's really important to know that when you cut any part of your plant, it will be new plant, and you can actually spend time on that. And that's 100% organic, because when you buy the first plant who's organic, when you buy somewhere or something, and when you put this in agron, that's new plant, and then you cut it, and from that you make more plants.
Thank you.
That's all.
I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
I have a question.
Hello, everybody. We are extremely pleased to be here today at this event, and we had an idea and decided to implement it. Some of us are catering technicians, and some of us are tourism technicians, but we are here to be a team, and we complete each other. We are the only school in the region that deals with cooking, and we have practical classes where we make new dishes every day and present them to our professors. In our presentation, you will have the opportunity to see photos of food. We really have everything on our menu. We cook 3 days a week, and we are very committed to it. The only problem of us is the lack of resources and the lack of financial resources. That is why we decided to apply for this competition, and we would really like to present ourselves in the best light as we could. The goal of our the goal of our project is to show our efforts and our work, and to try to realize the possibility of advancement of our work and profession. In our presentation and project, you will have the opportunity to see the photos of dishes, as I said. We make a large number of different dishes. What we need is just an incentive to do even better that we are doing already. We make hot and cold dishes, dishes with meat, dishes with vegetables, dishes with pasta, desserts, cakes, small cakes, pancakes, and others, and other really famous ones. At every event, including the one that we are now, we have to eat something right. Someone made it with love, and we need to appreciate it. When we think about it, good cooks make good meals and takes us to fit form and for work all day. Not a single event can really do without it. As I said, we need the nation in order to become qualified better to prepare that food. We also have students who make a delicious food, as professors said. Because some professors watch every step of them when they make that food. That is the end. I have to present our team members. Maria, me. I'm presented as a good English speaker and a good team builder. Nicola is excellent student and cook, and he's an innovator of ideas and implementer. And Alexander is technical support and excellent connoisseur of hospitality science. That's the end.
Good job. In your application, you talked about how you have been making meals for your professors in school.
Yes.
Do you plan on making meals for the students as well, or just professors?
In the first year, we are making only for professors, but I think for second year we can consider like to make food for students as well.
Okay, and what's your main motivation? Is it to make healthier meals for professors?
Yes, because professors and every one of us we are eating fast food, and that's not healthy for every person. And professors said that this idea is really good because we can eat healthy and we can have practical classes in our school. And that's it.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Good job.
Thank you.
Don't be shy. Well, is this working? You hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, I just want you to clear me one thing. Did I understand perfectly well? You said that your solution is a cabinet. This is some kind of remote cabinet where you can practically do the cooking, and you can do the practical cooking, and it is something what is remote. But I think the more focus is on service.
Yes, the main problem is that we don't have financial resources to realize that, because we really need tools and raw materials to make that food. That's it.
Okay, so that is going to be some kind of remote equipment that maybe in future you can expand your customers from the high school teachers to maybe some kind of basically businesses who are doing the catering, or is it correct?
Well, like I said, in the first year we plan that idea stay in school, but for later we don't know.
I think your idea is great, especially this part of promoting fresh and healthy food, and maybe you should focus more in benefits, in more focus on benefits, what people should gain, from the healthy foods, maybe to put more attention on ingredients that you are using and the way that is your profession, and people want to be informed, and they want to be informed regarding the benefits that they have from your food. That's all from me. Only a few advices.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think your idea is great, but I decided I don't strict. I have a question.
Thank you.
Oh, and then I'll ask another question.
Yes.
You also wrote about the idea of a web store, a web shop. What would you sell? Would you sell ready-to-go meals, or would you cater it more to your catering service, the web shop?
Well, I think that, as you said, the catering service, yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That's it.
That's it, jury? Thank you. Good food, good mood, and we move to Hit Hot app, Slovenia. Good luck.
Hi, we are An Semolic, Cara Makic, and Tai Rajem, and we are the authors of the Hit Hot app idea. Have you ever had a limited time for a snack and there was a long queue at the nearby bakery? When you got to the queue, you didn't have much choice because the people in front of you had already bought the food you wanted, and the last piece of pizza was left, but it was cold and you didn't enjoy it. This is the problem that most students face, just like us, and we would like to solve it. With our Hit Hot app, we can solve all the problems, because users would order the food they want in advance and set a pickup time, allowing the provider to organize better so that have hot food waiting for us. Payment would be made in advance, like an online purchase, thus reducing of the process, and hygiene would be better as people would not have physical contact with cash. Using our app is easy and fast. When picking up food, the order would be collected with an identification number that each user would be given when registering in our app. We built a prototype. Which was successfully tested in our school. Our prototype is designed so that users register before entering the application, or if they already registered, they log in to our already running profile. It lists the providers we select and their menu. We order the food we want and set a pickup time. On the app, you can view your profile where you can also edit your details, view your ID number and order history. The prototype is programmed so that providers have an overview of their subscribers and their orders.
So our application do not have a real competitor, but there are similar applications like a Glovo and Wolt, but they do not have the possibility of personal takeoff. And however, we are different in terms of the target customers. So we have divided our costs into the two groups, and we would need about 25,000 euros to develop the professional app, and also the 5,000 euros for the promotion and advertising through the TikTok for different trends and challenges. Once our app is operational, our revenue will be a commission on the traffic we generate for our providers, and this commission will be around from 2 to 3%. And we would charge also the subscribers from 50 to 30 cents on every cents on each transaction. Cost would be mainly programming and updating. So we also conducted a survey at the school's open day, and we have received about 150 completed surveys, and 97% of the respondents like our app, and 95% of the respondents would use our app. And we found that they are willing to order food through our app every day. We would advertise our app through the social network, well-known influencers, and also we would ask the providers to direct their customers to use our app. In the current year, we aim to create a new professional app and launch it in Slovenia. In the coming years, we would like to start doing business abroad and expand our offer. Then that's the end of the work. Thank you for your attention, and we hope that we can consider you with our idea, and we are asking for donations so we can complete our application. Also, we have our prototype with us. We don't have the knowledge to make the professional app because we are from the economic school. But we have built the prototype just like to see what it's like.
Oh, this is so good. You guys are so good.
Yes. Those.
We just need to wait for them to order, so we can show.
Okay.
This is the application for the users, for the customers, but this is the application of the program for the providers, so they can have the yes. And if you check your profile, you will see the 22, and here is the overview of the ID number for ordering. So you can just collect the order with your number.
So the ID number to the ID number
to the bakery.
Yes.
Yes. So you can get
collect fast.
Okay. So I have to say that your approach with survey is very, very serious, and I will recommend everybody who wants to track their progress and wants to evaluate they work to do the surveys as you did, and it is very good approach. I must admit it, and I'm very impressed with your approach and your idea. And more or less everything is clear in the application and your presentation, so I do not have any question.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was impressed. You did so much research, and you say you're not programmers, but yeah, you did this. Who did this?
We did in our school, yes.
Okay. And who's your ideal customer? Can you talk a little bit about that person?
Target customers, and yes, are the students and the people our age. We have limited time for a snack during the school and that, yes.
Okay, and how would you expand? I understand you talked to 3 restaurants near your school.
Yes.
Or a bakery and 2 restaurants.
Yes,
something
that's
like
right.
That, right? And how would you expand your business?
Yes, we would. At first, we want to start doing that business in our school, but we have in Slovenia like a lot more schools, so we can just go to the other schools.
Okay, so you would pilot in your own
yes,
school and then
also all the Slovenia and also abroad.
Okay, perfect. Last one. How much money do you need to get started, and how would you structure your costs? Like, how much money would you put into programming? How much into marketing and stuff?
Yes, we have said that about 25,000 for professional apps, so the programming and all the softwares and all needed, and 5,000 for the to start promoting and advertising on local basis, and then that's the.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Great job. I think it's very easy to use
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hit hot. I'm sure and I hope that you will become a hot hit one day with your app. Thank you. We move with the next team. This time it's Limenko from Serbia.
Thank you. Hello, we are Ecolim team from Serbia, Niš to be exact. We are here today to show you our innovation, Limenko. Limenko is a solar panel made from used cans. Air pollution, high heating costs, and a lot of trash on our fields. That are one of the biggest problems we are currently facing in the world. Do we want to live in a world surrounded by pollution? That's why we invented Limenko. Limenko is based on using the renewable energy of the sun. And that's how we reduce all of the listed problems above.
What is our product? Our product is solar collector made from used cans that has a purpose for supplemental heating up spaces. On this slide, you could see prototype of our product. But how does it work? You know that Serbia has many sunny days and many unused raw materials. Limenko is best innovation and can reduce heating costs by 20 to 35%. Limenko works from natural air circulation, and the air flows through the cans by the influence of solar energy.
As you saw, we have an easy process of using the air and renewable energy. But what else differs us from our competitors? Limenko is environmentally friendly and a reliable investment and energy efficient. And with all that, it's very affordable. Okay, so we have a small competition in Serbia, but our competition is a little bit bigger in the world. What differs us from them? By using Limenko, you're using renewable energy of the sun. So the Limenko doesn't emit any harmful gases to our air and doesn't pollute the environment. We also use recyclable materials, so we help save the environment, and also we are very affordable. So you don't have any gases that emit and influence our air.
You heard, we have a big competitions, but because of that, we carefully analyzed and prepared for our market. The target customers of our product are middle-aged people with lower income who live in individual households and who are willing to go for our idea, and that is that our idea is environmentally friendly. Promotion. What are we without a good promotion? Ecolim had many types of promotions, as you can see.
in media, on web portals, and as well as through direct promotions. We had stands that were set up in places where a large number of citizens gather. We also had workshops for primary school students. From online promotion, we got to younger target group, but from flyers and also other things like that, we go to the older potential customers. On this slide, you could see Limenko in media. You can see that for Limenko, it's been heard from local to worldwide televisions and web portals.
Okay, so costs. A little boring thing, but very important for starting a successful business. Our costs are divided, as you can see on the screen, but the main costs go to R&D material costs in the production of solar panel. By analyzing the market, we came to the conclusion that our start price of our product per standard size unit will be 100 euros. It's low in order to break into the market and become recognizable. Over the time, as we would improve our product, our price would slightly increase. By the end of 2023, we plan on making 5 panels with our initial capital and starting a successful production. For start, the people who would work in our company would work voluntarily to help save the environment, and later, as we grow as a company, we would hire more and more people and turn this into a successful business. Future. So, what we plan on doing in the future? For starters, we plan on Limenko's application, and we plan on improving the sole product. One of our impressions that we're working on currently is making a device for drying fruits and vegetables.
In future, we also want to continue holding up workshops for younger students and volunteering in environmentally friendly organizations. But at the end, who are we? Myself, Jana, my colleague Kaya, our friends Rastko and Tatiana, and our beloved mentor Anna.
Every day, we as a young people need to show ourselves and others that change is possible, that hard work, harmony, and effort bring results. So, why shouldn't we start today? We as a young people need to show elderly people and younger people than us that we need to start making changes. Give us a can and give the earth its shine again. Thank you.
You girls did such an amazing job.
Thank you.
You can just tell that you put a lot of work into your presentation. Your pitch was excellent. I want to ask you about your MVP. You have the prototype ready, right? It's operational. Where did you get the parts? Who put it together? And how did you come across the idea to put it inside the animal shelter?
Thank you for your question. Well, I can proudly say that all the panels we are currently making and that you can see in person are made by us in Rastko's garden. So yeah, we are totally invested in this product. Cans, the most important thing we get through business partnership with JKP Mediana. That's our town hall that collects the garbage, and we have a contract with them that they donate us the cans. We have cans all throughout the city where all the citizens can put their beverage cans, and then they will be later delivered to us. And for all the other materials, we buy them from our suppliers. Thank you.
And about the animal shelter?
Yes, sorry, I totally saw that. Yeah, Animal Shelter Zooplanet in Niš is currently a home of our two Limenko panels. They are used for heating a space where small animals live, and we just recently visited them to have a checkup on our panels, so they told us that they are very happy with their usage.
We stood in contact with them because we had some contact with organization WWF Andreas for Serbia, and we got money from them, and then we got in touch with that animal shelter, and because of that we put our panels there, and they were very interested in them.
Excellent. You're very, very advanced for your age.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Girls, you were amazing. I'm very amazed, and this topic and this idea is very hot theme. The process of carbonization and energy efficiency is something that we are all dealing with, and I think that you have not only market to these houses in suburb or individual houses, but you know the customers are there are much more customers on the market for these types of the products, for my opinion. I only have one technical question regarding, you know, you can use those panels only when you have the sunny days, or there is some way of storing the electricity.
Well, in the future, we wanted to upgrade our product, but for now on, you can only like heat up the room when it's sun. But we now have only a little small, I can say, capital for our product and everything. But in future, we are planning to make that happen because we saw that as like a big plus to our product, and we think that more people would buy it if they saw that you can store some other energy.
For sure. And my other question is, can you please tell me more about your marketing approach for this individual? You know, for instance, how you see your marketing approach to the targeted customers?
Well, as I told, we have younger customers, and we go to them as like to Instagram and social media, and we saw how much media called us, and because of that, we have like inspiration to go further, and older customers can see us in newspapers and all other things, and for now on, some influencer contact us because they saw how much we work, and also that stuff, many sportsmen and like actors, singers in Serbia contact us to like get in touch with us so they can promote our product. And for now on, I think for our company that is a very good promotion, but further we will more invest in marketing strategy. But for now on, this is very, very good for us.
Okay, girls, that is good enough.
Thank you.
I have no other question.
I'll just say great idea. And
Thank
thanks
you.
for the presentation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we will have a chance to see and hear the team Milaio from Albania.
Hello everyone, we are Kayo Innovative Energy, and I would like to invite everyone to have a walk through our product. Well, nowadays the biggest topic of conversation everywhere around the world is how can we provide renewable energy? What sources can we use? Well, in this battle we have come up with a weapon of our own called Milaio, which is an innovative way to create energy.
Thus, just by having a good time, we generate energy, collect it, and charge our devices.
What would you do if you were like stranded in the middle of nowhere, you had no renewables, like energy nearby? Like your phone would die. And well, here's where we come with our product, as I mentioned.
Top 3 problems Milaio solves: charging our devices, charging your work tools, and the product is therefore a manner to save energy and generate it.
Well, there are some existing alternatives that have been produced. For example, the Polven Donder dress, which is not yet in the market, and the Joe solar jewelry, solar padded flapped dress. But these are dresses that would most likely make you look like an alien, and aren't really appealing to the eye and comfortable to wear them day to day. The customers. So in the first category, we have those who really need it. For example, those who go to the jungle, exploring the geonational programs, who might need for the photographs to charge their cameras, archaeologists, desert expeditions, etc. The second category are those who, well, I can do without it, but it's worth it. Those who work on ships, excursions, tourists, transport, and finally, the third category. Well, they don't really need it, but they can have a benefit from it. For example, like the eco-friendly groups, the wealthy men who might want to presume themselves as eco-friendly, and people who may like going out in hot climates.
From the table, we can see that 118 million hikers are there, potential customers to us. Only selling Milayo to them will be very great. And having all the other millions here, we are rest assured this product has a high potential of being sold. This is our prototype. Our debut product is a helmet. The helmet cap protects the clients from the sun, supplies them with energy from the panels, and thanks to the microfiber, all the sweat is, all the microfiber material dries all the sweat. Photovoltaic cells are placed on top of it, uniformly distributed. In the interior there is a power bank when the generated energy is collected. The helmet also has a strap that's fastened so it doesn't fall and goes damaged.
Unique value propositions. In the market there are eco-innovative solutions, but it's an eco-innovative solution and it's practical to use, it's lightweight, and most of all it's economical. So unfair advantages. Well, we can't predict the weather. For example, like it happened today, it started raining and we were left outside there to stay for a really long time. But the thing is, in the sun, for example, the rain, when the sun is covered by the clouds and our product can't actually take the energy, but the sun is there, always going to be there, never going to go away until like the planet goes boom. But so this product has no limits and no cost, and it's 100% profitable.
The cost structure, all the products will be bought ready in the world market. They will be assembled in our country, Albania. Our key resources are a bank loan of 50,000 euro and public funds. Revenue streams, the total price is 204 euro with a profit of 25%. Well, our idea is to generate energy looking cool while doing it. Our main idea was to make accessories and clothes to generate energy. So we came up with the idea of a helmet firstly. So it is sustainable. It is a good start for us. Yes, but we started with something like a helmet to make up some money first and then build clothes.
I do not have questions. I only want to thank you for the presentation. Very, very, very interesting and very interesting approach. More or less everything is described in the application, so I do not have any questions more. Thank you.
do you think it'll be difficult to address two completely separate target groups because you want to ultimately work in fashion and you showed, now it makes more sense because you showed those dresses in the beginning and you want to make the helmet as an accessory, but you're targeting hikers and all these like wildlife enthusiasts, and then the fashion accessories and what you want to perhaps do in the make in the future is targeted more towards, you know, like young women and, you know, that type of demographic. So how do you think it'll be difficult to put all of your energy into targeting a completely different group of people than what you want to do in the future?
Our clothes will be for normal people. We do not target only fashionable females. We aim for that hiker, for that archaeologist out there in the wild wearing clothes that naturally profit them.
Okay, so it's an interesting niche.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Very interesting ideas. If you want to look cool, you have to wear product from Milayo, Albania. And we have come to the last team of today's high school teams competition. They come from the Republic of North Macedonia and they are called Pedal Power.
Hello everyone, I'm Elina. I'm Penka. And I'm Devena. And throughout today's presentation, we will introduce you to our business idea named Pedal Power. And here we have the slogan for it, which states, pedal your way to power with Pedal Power, no more energy bills to devour, your eco-friendly power shower. So the typical problem that people face today is that they struggle to find motivation to exercise or they struggle to save electricity at home. That is why we created a fitness bike that generates electricity from pedal work. So Pedal Power is a sort of tool that can be used by anyone. So it's a system for generating and storing electricity by turning the pedals of a real bicycle. So a real bicycle is used, which is adapted for this purpose. So in that way, physical activity of people can be used for generating electricity. Also, the gear of the system will remain in function. So the weight of rotation is adjusted according to people exercising. This bicycle is placed stationary on a solid stage. Also, there is a cumulative alternator built, which converts mechanical work into electrical work. And later on, this energy can be used immediately, or it can be stored in an accumulatory battery for future usage.
In Pedal Power, In Pedal Power, a module is used to control the battery charge and also the energy, consumption. So it's and also the energy consumption. So it is a stable operation of energy circuit. Also, as you can see on the bicycle, a display is placed on the bicycle to show the most important parameters of the bicycle, such as current produced power, total produced energy, and maximum achieved power. Also, to use the electrical energy, a connector is used to connect the devices. So in this case, the easiest option is to use LED lights. So exit means LED lights because they are long-lasting and also they're energy efficient. So by so the output power is estimated to be between 100 and 300 watts. So by just pedaling couple hours per day, it is possible to light up not just one room, but several rooms at night.
So we are not the only one with this idea. We are not the only one on the market with this idea, but we are the first one on the Balkan. And by the research that we have made, we have detected all the mistakes of other bike models, and Pedal Power has corrected all those mistakes. And market entry. So the ideal customers of Pedal Power, or the target customers, are those who live in areas with those who live in areas with unreliable and also limited access to electricity. Also, Pedal Power can be a great idea to business organizations that want to promote green green initiatives. Yes, that's.
We carefully considered our prices and we set them to be accordingly and fair. Our potential buyers, based on our research, our potential buyers view our product positively because it focuses on health benefits and social responsibility. We are hoping to receive feedback and advice from the jury, as it can help us in refining our strategy and our business's succession. Our aim is to showcase our innovative solution to ease people's lives and make a meaningful difference. We're second-grade students from Yahya Kemal College, each of us with unique traits and different interests and focuses. And last but not least, Pedal for Power. Thank you for listening and for this opportunity.
Okay, great job. You did very well. I didn't understand if there's an LED light already hooked to the front of the bike, or you're able to hook it with wires to existing lights in your house.
It's already hooked. We have it on the model, and it's used to produce energy. Like, it's on the model. It's already hooked.
So you can't hook it up to like appliances in your house. It's just whatever the light, the LED emits. That's it, right?
Yeah.
How long do you have to pedal to like?
Couple hours per day.
That's a long time. That's a lot of pedaling.
No, we're bike lovers and we love to pedal. It's not a problem to us.
Okay, and it's stationary.
Yeah, it's stationary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
More or less, you answer. They answer partly on my question, but that is the fixed item, you know. But you targeted, you know, hikers and nature lovers, and they are very mobile, and they are moving from place to place. And for instance, maybe it's a good idea to I don't know, somehow adjust their own items for producing and storing the electricity. But my question is, you are buying the bikes, regularly bikes, and then do the transformation of it.
Yes, we buy all
So
the parts.
is there a possibility? So maybe somebody have the spare bike and give you something like that to transform it into storing energy item.
We can make this model with any type of bike, like gym bikes and etc. We already tried in our school because we have a gym where we tried with gym bike. Also, we have you can do it with a regular bike. And
I'm talking this in order to show you that there are maybe two type of products that you can have.
Yes,
the product, the item that is ready for market item, you know, with the bike that you are purchasing and then assemble and adopt. And in another way, you can do somebody maybe have some spare bike or some old bike. And And
You can be done with any type of bike. Yeah.
as a service, maybe think about
Yeah, we already started.
So regarding the approach for your approach for the customers, those are the nature lovers, people who are doing the fitnesses. Maybe it's a good idea to always put in front the benefits that they are.
Also, those who want to save money, pedal power is a great investment. So it's it's cheaper. Yes, it's cheaper because you buy it once and then you don't need to pay bills for electricity.
Basically the win-win situation.
Yes, win-win. Yes.
How much does it cost?
About the cost. Well, before cost, we stated everything in the Word presentation, but before cost is around 2,500 euros. Yeah.
That's a lot. You would have to pedal a whole lot to
Yeah, but not about just for the bike, but we calculated also the rent, the electricity that we need, water, also the bicycle, the parts, spare parts, sponsorships, rent. No, I said rent. Okay, salary.
Okay, so it's a whole production cost.
Yes.
And how much would you sell it for?
The well, it depends. If it's a regular bike, basic bike, it could be around. I think it's about 700, 800. If it's gym bike, it's more expensive, about 1,000.
It depends on the parts of the
1,000
bicycle,
euros, yes.
Because all the parts have variable
prices.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question, but I will just say great job.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, guys, but I'm really impressed. Second year high school kids, high school students to come up with such great idea where you can lose weight and save money at the same time. And I'm not a bike lover that much. I have really been impressed with all the presentations and all the pictures. I really think that it takes a lot of courage, a lot of creativity, and a lot of preparation to do such wonderful presentations. A big, big hand of applause to all the 6 high school teams. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lovely, wonderful. Congratulations to all of you. You all did a wonderful job. And of course, the university students this morning, but I'm sure the jury members will have a tough job to decide who the winners are. So without a further ado, let us wrap up today's program. Allow me please to thank all of you, all the participants, all the teachers and coordinators who came and brought you here, all the jury members and the rest of the audience. Please also allow me to thank the main organizers of this year's events, Primorski Tehnološki Park and Innovation Center Banja Luka. EUSAIR Popri Youth is powered by the European Commission, EUSAIR Presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Slovenian Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs, and Ministry of Cohesion Policy and Regional Diplomacy and Facility Point Project. All events are organized together with Auleda Vlore Albania, Zicer Croatia, Business Incubator Novi Sad, Serbia, Step C from Greece, Center for Knowledge Management from the Republic of North Macedonia, Studentski Business Center Montenegro, and Innovation Institute San Marino. The jury will finish their evaluation process in the next 15 to 20 minutes, hopefully. And with this, we will finish the program for today. There will be an evening event at the National Museum just across the street, so we can all meet in front of this hotel here at 6:15. 6:15, please be here in front of this hotel to go to the National Museum where you have the rest of the evening planned and entertainment. And before I bid you a goodbye for tonight and wish you a wonderful time this evening, could I please ask all the coordinators of the team to step outside with Bojana just for further consultations. Thank you very so much and see you all tomorrow.